Hi everyone, I'm Landry, and welcome to another episode of Around the Clock. Today we are talking about soda. Soda has gotten a really bad rap lately. In New York City, they would like to ban it.
New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, who has touched off a nationwide controversy with his efforts to combat obesity. Bloomberg is proposing to ban any sugary drinks larger than 16 ounces from restaurants, movie theaters, food carts, and concession stands.
What are your thoughts? Our question is, do you allow your children to have soda or not? Ladies?
My son is 2.5 years old, and you know, he doesn't really know what soda is. So I'm like, why introduce him to it? You know, and it's something I don't drink, you know, and why would I want to put that on my son? He accidentally took a sip of a Sprite one day of like one of our family members, and he spit it out everywhere, and he's like, ew, spicy. And I'm like, good, because we don't need it. It's something nobody needs in our house, and you know, especially little Hank. So if he doesn't know about it, then that's a good thing.
I'm not a huge soda drinker, I have to say. The rare times I've had it, if my kids accidentally tasted it, they hate it. They can't stand the bubbles. They won't have any sparkling water. They despise soda. And I actually think that it's kind of a good precedent for them to set now. You know, I'm not necessarily the healthiest person, but my kids don't drink soda and they've never had fast food. So I feel like I'm doing something right.
Well, I don't like giving my children Pepsi or Coca-Cola or any kind of soda, but I do give ginger ale when there's an upset stomach in the house. I do like ginger ale myself. But I'm not big on serving my kids soda. But my mother, on the other hand, I grew up drinking Pepsi for breakfast, and that's my mother still to this day. And her thing is, well, you turned out okay. Give the kid a Pepsi, you know. But for me, no, it's so much sugar in it. I'm not for it. I think children, especially the large ones, like, why would you give them all of that? I've been places before where you see how much sugar's in those. So no, I'm not big on that.
Well, for me, my story is very much like Tracy's. You know, I don't drink soda, really. I only did when I was pregnant. For some reason, I was one of the things I was craving. But, you know, we really drink a lot of water in our house. But growing up, you know, my mom had a beauty salon, and we had our own Coke machine in the glass bottle. So I had Coke all day long. My daughter was never introduced to it by myself or my husband, but my mother, of course, was visiting, and she gave her a sip. How nice, Mother. And my daughter immediately called it Coca Loca, and I thought, how appropriate. Coca Loca, because you are a little loca whenever you drink it. So, you know, for her, when she sees it, it was like that instant thing. She loved it, and she always wants it, but we don't allow it in our household either. So it looks like we were all in agreement. We do not give our children soda. What do you do? We want to hear. So please post your comments below, and thank you so much for joining this episode of Around the Clock.
Subscribe now. You'll never believe what our moms will be revealing on the next Around the Clock. And check out Daily Dose with Jillian Michaels, where America's favorite trainer gives you a piece of her mind every day.